Bad Day for the Cut is an Irish revenge thriller about a mama's boy. He's a strapping farmer and named Donald, and he basically spends a lot of his time taking care of his mother. She's an older woman. She's a homebody, and he doesn't go out or have a life or do anything because, he basically just spends a lot of his time, taking care of the farm and his mother. However, one night, after passing out after too many drinks in the garage, he wakes up to find two robbers have broken into his house and killed his mother, bashing in her head with a clock. And he's distraught at first, because how can a terrible thing happen? But the next day, a couple of masked thugs show up and try to kill him and make it look like he did it himself. So after he takes out his attackers, he finds out that his mother was not attacked by accident during a house invasion. It was more of a personal thing, and that there's more to his mother than lets on. So this movie can be described as a dark comedy sort of thriller. It's got all the same trappings of like a violent revenge thriller, but with that Irish sort of flair. I mean that in the sense that not the way they talk, but like the way things are done. There's a scene where they capture this guy and they need information, so they while they're waiting for him to wake up, they warm up a pot of beans and they start eating beans. And then when the guy wakes up and refuses to answer their questions, he just starts burning the man's face with a hot pot. It's just like very darkly comic. The movie is also very serious too. People die, people get killed. There's a lot of good stakes. Basically, Donald allies himself with one of his attackers because they have the man's sister in the slave trade. So they have a side mission of rescuing this other girl as well. Overall, the movie is really dark. It's really funny, not like laugh out loud, but in a way that sort of adds a sort of quirky strangeness to the plot. And the movie is just basically your simple crime thriller film, but it does have a deeper story than you'd think. And the only weakness the movie has is the ending isn't quite as good as I would have thought. The ending does try to go a little too far. It feels like it extends itself. It could have ended maybe 10 minutes sooner. But overall, pretty good acting. The main guy does a really good job. They could have replaced him with anyone else because it's a really good role. Like I could see Liam Cunningham doing that role. Maybe not. But anyways, Bad Day for the Cut is a quirky little thriller film that I really enjoyed. So I give it a 6.5 out of 10.